Live and direct. What up?
I can call white boy Jimmy.
I don't trust nobody.
It's good.
Man, our ceiling about to fall out.
Sky's falling.
Not for that. I need somebody like what you gonna call him and have him do.
Man, we on air, man. We deal with that drywall after this show, man. Drywall fucking falling through the ceiling, man.
The drywall is the ceiling.
The ceiling is drywall and a ceiling fan in the middle. And now I'm fucking rocking like goddamn rockers, Marty Jannetty and Shawn Michaels, man. Got big ass crack like it had an earthquake. But we gonna get it fixed.
That's what we do, man. How you doing this evening, bro? You got iced tea?
That's apple juice. It's better than orange juice.
Oh yeah, we got it. Ready to get this show kicked off, man? We do a little weekend review.
I was the best in kickball at Forest Heights, boy. Wasn't nobody better than me on offense and defense on kickball. Shout out to Jeeba, man, because my wife say Jeeba, but y'all don't know Jeeba.
We interrupt our program to bring you
Water Boys, 757 Paulie, 757 DC, with Sapoda coming all hard on the beat. Got G from the shop, Mr. Arn Anderson. Pause, man, you already know we sports gambling, cash and checks, already rich. Gunny man on deck, my boy, place your bets, my boy. Oh yes, it's in the water. Washington Commanders, numbers on the border. Marketing your planners, Water Boys scores up. If you're a fan, I'm sure this the tour bus. Yeah, take a ride, going low or going high. Water Boys outside. Heard of anybody better? They a mother loving lie. You a value size short of a Mickey D. Fry, my guy.
Hell to the W. Hell to the Water Boys.
Hell to the W. Water Boy forever. Shout out Doc Walker, Scott Jackson, and my man Rooster Chris Russell, man.
Rufio.
Hey, Rufio, I kicked Paulie in his ass. Paul told him, man, we family. Sometimes family fight.
Sometimes family can shut the fuck up too. Rufio. Yo, what's good, man?
Hey.
Man. We got the
talking motherfuckers. That's all I know.
Man, we got the end of the association tonight. Before we get into that, man, you know what I mean? Let me put up my glass, salute, all that to the University of Connecticut Huskies and the LSU female, the Lady Tigers.
You always supposed to go ladies first, and they won first, so you should.
Hey, but listen. UConn ain't been getting no love. I will be getting more love than UConn. You know what I mean?
That's good for the women's sport, man.
You know what I mean?
Hey, man, college basketball, men's sports period been ruling, man, for years, man. And women's, hey, Slim, shout out to I shout out Edison all the time, my night job, but like I was a misogynist type. I wasn't a misogynist, I was just an old school man playing basketball. You know, we watched Cheryl Swoops, you know, man, Shamika Whole Squad, man, Pat Summitt. That's had me start watching, you know, college basketball. My father too, but they always got good product of basketball, high IQ, man, super talented, and now they on that high level, and they can make money in college. Man, they about to start making more money than the men, I swear. Shout out Angel Reese, man, and Caitlin Clark, and all the Iowa women's basketball and LSU Tiger basketball women's.
Hey, who moved the needle? Who moved the needle? LSU Iowa. They moved the needle. You know,
I thought you was asking who.
I mean, I was just saying, I was throwing it out there, but you know, Connecticut,
Connecticut,
San Diego State, man. Look, you know what? It was just a perfect storm of the college game is different with the portals and the NILs and all that. The game is different, so we didn't have that matchup. You know what I mean?
It was a good matchup.
That's to you. You're a purist. You know what I mean? But just to the normal fan, hey, bro, you're a basketball savant. You're a savant. Nah, but the whole point is, man, come on, it was San Diego State. They don't have a big following. They don't play an exciting brand of basketball. You know what I mean? You had UConn.
They was hooping.
Listen, man, you know, they play their defense. You gotta have a special love to love a team that play defense. You know what I mean?
Nah, they toughed it out a lot of tough games, man. They was on the brink of losing in their conference championship early rounds. You know what I'm saying? So when you can win them close games, man, tough it out, man. That shows some intestinal. You know what I'm talking about? When you know what I'm talking about, it shows some nuts.
Like I said, it was just
tough.
But the matchup, it wasn't sexy to the eye.
Huh?
The matchup wasn't sexy to the eye.
No, it on paper. No, people people want the blue bloods. You know, they hated when Butler was there. You know, like man, that's just natural. But the whole time, it's gonna be like that all the time now because everybody can go every which way. You can make money at DePaul if you want to bring DePaul back. You get a lot of Chicago dudes that stay in Chicago and go to DePaul. Man, they can make money in Chicago. It's all, man, it's all branding. You got to win, man. You got to win.
Listen, you know who's ranked number 5 coming into men's college basketball next season already?
Brown.
No. FAU.
They returning a lot of players. I know.
My point is, when have you seen a school like FAU?
They better start playing more people. Competition-wise, like build that resume a little better. You know what I'm saying? Because they was in the top 25 all year. You know what I'm saying? But they ain't play nobody.
How you doing that Shaolin language like that?
What?
You like,
what? I'm behind? I'm behind? Yeah, because the Bama
cold. Yo, my point is FAU, man. It's been a long time since a team like FAU type of school, the smaller school, they make a run in the tournament, and then they come back. Then they come back and automatically is in the top 10 in the next coming season. You know what I'm saying? So the landscape of college basketball is definitely changing. You got the NILs. You know, that means about once you got that booster, man, you got $1 billion man that went to a certain college. You know what I mean? Hold on, let me get you back up.
Am I caught back up?
Yeah, you good, bro.
Nah, because people keep calling, trying to call in, and they ain't even subscribed to the show, man.
I told you put your shit on Do Not Disturb. That way it won't interrupt the broadcast.
I don't think I can deal with you though. If I push that, I don't know.
Hey, we'll figure it out. Technical difficulties.
Man, like I said, Geek Squad.
Like I said, FAU, man. I was just saying when you was going, it's unusual that the team come out of nowhere, make a run, Final Four, championship game, whatever. Then the next year, come back and it's ranked in the top 10. You know what I mean? They usually do that for the, like you said, the blue blood schools.
Nah, but conferences. Blue bloods, North Carolina, preseason #1, right? Ain't even make the tournament. UConn wasn't even ranked to start the daggone season, and they won the whole joint. So, you know, it's going to be a lot of parity now because everybody can play too. Everybody can play.
Now, in contrast, you go to the women's game, you had your girl Caitlin Clark lighting up the scoreboard, you know, shooting from half court. You know what I mean? Iowa making a run. You know what I'm saying? Then you had LSU. You had LSU, you know, led by Angel Reese, and they got a couple other talented players there. You know what I mean? You know, she got a lot of bravado with her. You know what I mean? So that was like the perfect storm. You know what I mean? Not to mention 1 black, 1 white. Got 5 white girls starting over here, talking about LSU, predominantly black team. You know what I mean? So it was a perfect storm. I said last week, you know what I'm saying? But beginning of this week, I said it reminded me of, you know, Magic versus Bird. You know, Indiana State, Michigan State had that type of vibe to it for women's sports. But hey, like I said,
look.
Clap up both of them too.
Hold on. I heard you say that, and when you said it, I disagreed because I ain't think so. But then now that I think about it, 30 years from now, they're gonna be talking about this game like we talked about that game. And that's gonna be the turning point, because it's always been booming. We seen them bringing the whole new league. We remember them inventing the WNBA, and they ain't put that money into it like they do the NBA, but we remember that. So we remember when there was no WNBA. So
Hey,
I'm just saying this like when you said that, it's like Bird and Magic and what it did, all that
let me ask you
attention,
something.
all that attention. I think you're right. 30 years from now, they'll be talking about it the same way.
Look, but let me ask you this. Not that you said that. Let me ask you this. All right. The WNBA is being supported by the NBA. They're not making no money off the WNBA. Do you think this game can not just build college basketball? Because these same two players are going to be in the WNBA within the next 2 years. I think Caitlin's a rising senior, and I think Reese is a rising junior.
Hey.
But do you think this game and them two players, that rivalry moving forward, can do for the WNBA like Larry and Bird did for the NBA coming into the 80s?
That's what I just said. 30 years from now, you're going to be saying the same thing. And like, what didn't the WNBA start 20 years ago? Seemed like it was yesterday, but it was 20 years ago. It wasn't even like, now it's already been booming. Before that game, before that championship game, all the ring, all the you can't see me, all that, it's been growing every year. And I'm telling you, it's on TV. Look, it's on TV, and I watch the WNBA, especially when them playoffs come. I'm telling you, it's a different thing, man. So y'all need to tune in, and more people been tuning in. More people, especially with gambling too. People, man, I'm telling you, it's a good.
Hey, shout out Anthony Haney too, man. Anthony Haney been up on WNBA in college basketball, man.
Man, how you want, man? That boy, my son, man.
The whole time I heard Haney on 980, you know, he always got knowledge, a lot of knowledge.
Nah, this right here, that's what I'm trying to tell you. They booming here. The Mystics booming. Their games be packed, bro.
Yeah.
Their games be packed. You know what I'm saying? Right in Southeast, too. You know what I'm saying? Old St. Elizabeth, man. St. Eve. You know what I'm saying? So their games be packed. And that ain't no surprise because this the Mecca. You know what I'm saying? This the hot
I was going to say, like the Liberty games be crowd. They get a crowd at the Liberty game, too. But when you got areas that are basketball areas, you know what I mean? You're going to get that support.
Well, man, like high school. I remember watching Monique Curry play because she played for Bullets. Slim, she was barbecue chicken people, man. Mo Curry, man, was like that. She played with the Mystics for a long time. Man, it's a lot of young ladies, man, booming. And now that I disagreed. I swear, I said, man, that boy jumping out the window saying that. I'm like, you right though. You right. And we getting old. So it's gonna be history after we older, you know.
Hey, look, man. Now we're gonna do a little something here I like called moving currency. We're gonna move some currency. We're a little behind. Let's go. Let's go with it, man. You got a couple games already started, man. You know what I mean?
Scratching 2 pennies over here.
You know what I mean? A couple games already started. So we're gonna go to the games that haven't started. We're gonna start out with the Suns, a 12-point favorite at home to the Nuggets. You know what I mean? Suns minus 625 on the money line. Nuggets plus 12, plus 450. You know what I mean? Over under 222. Just telling me the Nuggets are in first place. I think the Suns got second or third place locked down. Let me check it out. But we're talking, but telling me somebody ain't playing. Somebody ain't caring.
A lot of people ain't caring. I've been told you that, man.
I was gonna say, give me your end of the season theory. This last 2 games of the season.
You said who? The Nuggets and the who?
The Nuggets and the Suns. The Suns are 12
give me the Suns minus 11.5, man.
Suns minus 11.5.
Yeah.
I'll take that with you, man. I'll take that number with you. All right. Now this game right here, though. This game right here actually has some importance, man. And I'm talking about the Jazz is a 7-point underdog at home to the Oklahoma City Thunder. All right. Like I said, they're a 7-point underdog plus 220 on the money line. over under 239.5. Thunder -7, -265. Then what you got here, man? And then we gonna get into the significance of this game.
Man, give me the Thunder -4.5. Watch they win by 4. Watch.
-4.5.
Watch they win by 4.
You know what? I got so much confidence in them. I take him at -7.5. And I know I'm supposed to go down a number. I'm gonna go up a number to win some more money.
You ain't
Because,
supposed to do nothing. You supposed to do what you feel. We've been no. See, that's what we had some old hosts that we used to work with that didn't understand the dynamic. You can go up or down, but know what you're doing. If it's -7.5 and you going up to -9.5, you gonna win more money.
Yeah, the Suns is locked into that 4th spot. They can't do nothing either or. Same thing with the Nuggets. Jazz, look, so the whole thing is the Jazz is top. The Jazz actually got a half a game lead, and I think the tiebreakers on the Dallas Mavericks, you know, for the play-in. It's the top 10 teams, 7 through 10 playing the play-in. And currently, the Thunder hold down the 10th spot with 2 games left, and the Mavericks are at the 11th spot, but they both got records of 38 and 42. You know what I mean? So that's telling me that the Thunder holds tiebreakers in this situation. So, and I think the Mavs, so Thunder got to win 2 of these games. They lose one game, they lose one game, and Dallas win 2 games. They out. You know what I'm saying? They jump. I'm trying to get to
So what you're saying is the Thunder got to beat the Jazz tonight.
Thunder got to beat the Jazz tonight, or they open the door up. They open the door up for Dallas playing Chicago tomorrow night. The Bulls don't got nothing to play for.
Nothing
to play for. So if they fuck around and beat the Bulls, then they take a 1-game lead.
Mavericks easy cover. Mavericks easy cover the mob just for that. They gonna beat the shit out of my Bulls, man.
All right, here we go right here. So Oklahoma City in the 10th spot. They got Utah tonight, and they got Memphis on Saturday. So they got Utah and Memphis, they final 2 games. All right. Dallas got Chicago tomorrow night, like we said, with nothing to play for, and they got San Antonio.
Who stink.
Exactly. You know what I mean? So it looks like Dallas got the easiest schedule of the 2.
Dallas been losing so much, I'm guaranteeing they gonna win both of them games. So the Thunder got to win both.
Listen, man, as much as I appreciate OKC and all the young guns they got and everything and how they be playing and all, I just can't. I got to see Kyrie in the playoffs. You know what I mean? Because Kyrie's that type of player that's going to give you a special playoff moment. You know what I mean?
Don't forget
what I'm saying?
Don't forget about Luka.
Yeah, come on, Luka already did it. You know what? Dropped 60. What was it last year? He dropped 60. He dropped 60 in the playoffs.
I want to see that too. I want to see that too. But I'm telling you, if the Thunder get in, you won't be disappointed either. Cause Shawty can boogie, Shake Gilman.
Oh yeah, you know that. But I'm just saying though, it's Kyrie though, man. Like the superstars should be in the tournament at all times. And it's fair to say that Kyrie is a bigger superstar than Shea Gilgeous.
Yeah, but can they win a series? As much talent they got, I told you, they ain't been winning. That shit ain't been working. So
it ain't been working, but you think it'll ever work? You know what I'm saying? Like, do they just need time? Was this too short of a period? And that's another thing. I'm glad you brought that. See, man, you good, man. I'm glad you brought that up too. Because I was going to ask you, like, Kyrie, free agent, right? Is this a good fit for Kyrie moving forward? Like, players want 2 things. They want the bag and they want to win. Especially a player with Kyrie's point in his career. He ain't got a ring. He ain't got, 5 years left at that? You know what I'm saying? At a high level, a Kyrie level, 5 years? How old is Kyrie? Like 29, 30? How old is Kyrie?
Kyrie will be playing basketball till he's 44 years old, man.
I seen Uncle Drew, bro. I seen Uncle Drew.
No, in the league. In the league. Do you
I
know
seen
all
Uncle
that?
Drew, man.
All that ain't going away. He might lose a step here, half a second there, but something else gonna be more refined. The boy already shoot the cover off that joint and be like Steph Curry by then. Man, nah, man.
Listen. Whatever the length of it is, I'm just saying, is this the right fit for Kyrie moving forward? You gonna get the money. You know Cuba gonna get the money. Do you feel like he can win in Dallas?
I think so, because when you play and get some cohesion and continuity, eventually that shit'll work. If you got people that want, give and take, pause, play their role, get some good role players, I think definitely it could work. We done seen it work this year when they did win. They had what, 41 and 42 in the same game, put up 80 something, man. Like, we done seen it. So once they get that cohesion, no injuries, I think it could work. I said it wasn't enough basketballs to go around when he first got traded, but Kyrie got something to prove too. And I think Kyrie's so good, he can go out there if he want and average 20, 10, and 10 if he want to. You know what I'm saying? And sacrifice a little bit.
And that's exactly why I asked
Or
you.
the other way with Luka. My bad. Or the other way with Luka. I see it less with Luka. I see Luka want to be the man.
But that's why I asked you that. You know what I mean? Because you was the one that said that it wasn't enough basketballs to go around. You know what I'm saying? And I think we both kind of agreed on the fact that it happened late in the season, that it was going to take a while for them to gel. I always threw out LeBron and Dwayne Wade and Bosh. Remember that whole first year, they played like shit till they got to the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? It took them a while to figure it out. So definitely, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Like they need some more pieces. You know what I mean? And the West is always stacked. It's really gonna be is who's gonna allow who to play their game. You know what I mean? Who's gonna play off the other person's game? You know what I mean?
Nah, and they so good, they'll figure it out if they want to. And you, like you said, Cuban gonna pay that bag. He done already said that's number one priority. So I hope that's good. That's good, exciting basketball. You know what I'm saying?
All right, and so I was going through this
baby up there
I
crying.
was going through the internet, looking at these NBA sites and stuff, and I came across something very, 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 very interesting, man. Hold on, pull it up for you. So we got it's the end of the season, right? NBA, end of the regular season, we get ready to go into the playoffs. Now we got some hardware to give out. NBA got some hardware to give out, right?
Oh yeah.
So, was it the other night? Was it last night? Or was it the other night? Joel dropped 52. Embiid dropped 52, and Doc Rivers proclaimed the MVP race is over.
Well, I said that a couple shows ago. He should have got it like last year. Stay healthy. Did it again this year. And what day? Number 3? Number 2? Number 3? Mm-hmm. Yeah. And solid pause. Solid, like you said. You've been picking them to do something. So they done showed it, and it's been because of him. Harden done played his good role, diamond and all that shit, and scoring when he need to. But and they got that other cookbook too. Shawty from Kentucky, my mind. But Embiid, yeah, my mind. But Embiid should have won it last year, so yeah, better give it to him.
So
but then look, Joker and them number one again.
Yeah, they number one again. But you know what?
Greek too.
They need to start moving through the playoffs, though. You can't keep being number one and pulling out MVPs and then not going nowhere in the tournament, man.
Hey, they been missing their Mad Murray Stakes, man. They been missing.
They have, but still, they still been there. They got to start doing something, making a move. You know what I mean? But I was about to say the Joker's probably the closest thing to give him a problem. You know what I mean?
Greek too, though.
He just missed too many games, though.
Who, Greek?
I've been hearing people say that all day today, and that's the one thing I've heard today where I have to agree with is he didn't miss too many games this year to actually say.
But what's the minimum is 65?
Yeah, I understand that. I understand that.
He plays 65.
I understand that.
They number one.
Yeah, I understand that. But I'm saying him personally, compared to the other two players, he's missed too many games to actually say not he's he's not a better player, but he's had the most valuable player in the season. You know what I mean?
I think you can give it to all three every year. In my opinion.
Pick a guy.
But Embiid got to get it because he ain't got it, and he finally stayed healthy yet again, back to back. Like, man, give it to that young man, man.
Really, and then this next award, we got to come up with a name for these boys next year. Next year, by the end of the season, we're gonna have some water boy awards.
Smokers. The Smoker Award.
The Smokers. And the Smokers Award.
Hey, Jackson, you heard that? The Smokers Award.
Yo, same thing with this category too, though. Rookie of the Year, man. Now, the Ringer got it as a 3-man race. Your man, Paolo. We know it's a runaway. Paolo, Walker Kessler, and Jalen Williams. All right. We know it's Paolo. We'll start to the beginning. To start to the ending, I mean. We know it's Paolo. But this third guy on this list, Jalen Williams. Man, the reason why I bring him up is they got him top 3 among the votes for Rookie of the Year. He wasn't even the guy they was expecting to be talking about as one of the top rookies of the year. That was your guy.
My guy was Chet.
For OKC.
No.
Right?
Yeah, my guy was Chet.
No. That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is Jalen Williams is the guy. They got him on first team or rookie team, and they got him a couple of votes for Rookie of the Year. So basically, you see what I'm saying? You got Chet. He didn't play.
But guess what?
He was the lottery pick.
They've been doing that. All they do is draft well.
Mm-hmm.
Look at them, man. Look at all of them they drafted.
That's the point I'm making. Like, this is going to be a dangerous team moving forward. They already played tough this year.
Hey, people forget about Chet, man. Chet liked that. And Victor not even coming to going to the draft and to the draft this year. Victor Wembanyama, the 7'4" young. Yeah, he ain't going to the league this year. He's staying in, and they paid him the bag to stay in that league.
Oh yeah, NIL, man. You know that?
Nah, but he playing in them pro leagues over there. He getting that money. They made that year very lucrative for him.
All right, all rookie first team: Jaden Ivey, Keegan Murray, Jalen Williams, Paolo Banchero, and Walker Kessler. Second team, they got Benedict Mathurin, AJ Griffin, Jeremy Sochan, and Jalen Duran, Christian Bond. That's about right for you?
Sound like a regular day.
All right.
You don't hear nobody jumping off the paper. Cause even with my man in Detroit, he ain't play enough neither.
Jaden Ivey?
Yeah.
Yeah, they got him. They had him on the first team though.
Yeah, no, when he did play, he played well. I don't know. I think they just taking baby steps with all them youngins they got, because they got some good leadership down there in Detroit. You know what I'm saying? He from in the water too. Troy Weaver.
6 man of the year, man. 6 man of the year. The top three is Malcolm Brogdon, you know, former UVA player.
And Russ.
With the Boston Celtics. My man, Emmanuel Quickly out of Kentucky.
That's Knicks. A good one. That's a good one.
And Norman Powell.
That's some bullshit. Where's Russell Westbrook?
That's a good one. We could throw him up there.
Russell Westbrook should win it.
This is their top three. We put him at. This is their top three. We'll give him 4.
Russell Westbrook gonna win it, and I think he should. I think he should win it. He won it in my book because he was struggling, and he done turned it around to embrace that role, man. You know what I'm saying? Still feel.
You know I'm going with Quickly, man.
Nah, of course. You know, Knickerbocker.
You know I'm going with Quickly, man. I've been watching Quickly.
He's from up there, Havre de Grace, up there by past Baltimore.
This has been his most consistent year. He's done what Tibbs has asked him to do. Come off the bench, you give him scoring, play solid defense.
Nah, he'll give you 20 quick off the bench.
Hey, when the games that Brunson has been out and he hasn't played, this is like the Celtics game. He's dropping 30 and 40 points. You know what I mean? This has been his best year, his most consistent year, and his breakout year, man. To me, Quickly is a 6 man year. So, you know, it's my opinion. You know, a little biased.
Hey, Norman Powell be cooking though. No bullshit. Norman Powell be dunking on people and everything. Young be hooping. That's another UCLA dude that I ain't see all that in UCLA. He like that in the league.
Yo, but real talk though, all 3 of these dudes be ball.
Nah, for sure.
You know what I mean? Brogdon too.
Yeah, Brogdon. That's a good.
Brogdon's on.
That's
Brogdon's on. The Celtics is tough to beat.
No, definitely. You know that's a tough situation. Like he good with that because they so loaded over there. That Eastern Conference, man, I'm telling you, man, you about to see like some all-time shit we gonna talk about for 30 years, like that Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark. I'm telling you.
Yo, he can definitely put them over the top.
I'm telling you, the Celtics and the Bucks, man. I don't know who gonna win.
Philly.
We
gonna get the Knicks and we gonna get Philly in the finals, man, like it's supposed to be.
Hey, but no bullshit. Like I ain't
Eastern Conference Finals.
Nah, like I ain't respected. Like, yeah, of course I respected what the Warriors was doing, but I ain't respect nobody like I'm respecting Boston and Milwaukee like in a long time, man. They getting my respect, man. If the Bulls was loaded and we had to go against them, I'd be mother.
So I ain't got no love for Philly, man. You got no love for Philly, man.
Nah. We already went over this, man. Well, listen.
Still ain't gonna come around on that.
When it happens,
ain't gonna come around on that.
When it happens, we're gonna have breaking news on Water Boys Network.
You gonna be 50 push-ups. I want to see them live. I want to see 50 push-ups from G for the shot live.
My last 5 might be clap joints like the Karate Kid.
Yeah, you're crazy, man. Nah, but look, I know realistically with the Knicks, man, I like the team. I like the makeup of the team. I just want to see them get a first round win.
No.
You know what I mean? That's my expectation.
That's loser talk.
Make it, it ain't loser talk. That's reality for the Knicks. Make it out of the first, listen. Make it out of the first round, then it's on from there.
Y'all can
they need that confidence, man.
Listen, what is y'all?
Last time with the 5th seed. Last time the Knicks made it out of the first round.
5th seed and you play and you
Last time the Knicks made it out of the first round. We was 5th seed a couple years ago. We lost
last year.
No, not last year. Year before that. The year before that. The year before, no, we lost to the Hawks. 4-1.
Y'all lost to the Hawks?
4-1.
Shit, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Y'all lost to them.
That was your man Trey Young coming out party. You know what I'm saying?
I thought y'all beat them.
And Randall didn't show up for that whole series. He didn't show up. You see what I'm saying? Like, this is a mental block right here. They need to get out of the first round.
I thought that.
Get out of the first round, it's on. Sky's the limit. But Philly,
nah, what I said, that East gonna be tough.
no, but Philly, I'm just saying, I'm telling you my thought process. But Philly,
Who
Embiid,
the
man.
four? Who
This the
y'all
year of
play?
Embiid.
Who
Cleveland's
y'all?
four. Cleveland's four. 4 play 5, right?
Ooh,
Cleveland's four. We just mollywopped
ooh.
them the other night.
They tough.
But look, that's gonna be a good series though.
Man, what?
That's what I'm
I see
saying.
why
Look, you
they
hear me,
get
right?
out the first
What I've
round.
been
Y'all
telling you,
might not
get out the first round.
Y'all might not. Hey,
Now
yo,
you
what?
feeling me? You feeling me now? What else? You feeling what I'm saying
I
now, right?
might have
Pause.
been playing.
Hold up. You feeling me now, right? Pause.
Yeah,
You
because
feeling what I'm saying there, right? I know who they playing.
They won 50
I know who
games.
their team is.
They
I
won
know who
50.
they playing. They got to play Cleveland.
Nah, they won 50 games, man.
Man, that's what I'm saying. They need to get out of the first round. You know what I'm saying?
It's death do or die either way, man. Because, man, first round, man, that's how you win it, man. And I think Jalen Brunson gets y'all a little closer to being something. So I ain't going to count y'all out totally. But I'm going to count Philly out more than y'all.
Yeah. Yeah. I like that. I like that. Hey, look, Coach of the Year. They got 3 guys up here. They should have 4. But they got, I'm going to throw in my 4th guy. They got Mike Brown, Mark Daignault. I guess what's the Thunder coach? Is that who that is?
Mm-hmm.
And Joe Mazzulla, Boston's coach. I'm going to put him on 4th. I'm going to put Tibbs in there.
Man, Tibbs
Knicks
cool.
from out of the playoffs to the 5th seed. I'm going to put Tibbs in there.
Tibbs cool.
I know that's your guy.
Yeah. But
Mike Brown with the Kings.
I think that's who they give the award to, you know what I'm saying? With the team that surprises you, you know, they always give that award to the coach. Shoot. Yo, you keep talking about he fold like a damn lawn chair. My man Doc, you ain't even mentioned Doc Rivers, man. Hey, shout out Doc Rivers,
because
man.
Philly ain't really, they in the what, the 3rd spot.
I don't care.
They're a dark horse, man. They
That
supposed to be this good.
That
They're supposed to be
East,
this good.
That motherfucking East is a gauntlet. I like what Joe Mazzulla done did. I think Udoka should have still been there. That's some bullshit. But Joe Mazzulla.
We didn't even have a show when all that shit was going on.
Nah, Joe Mazzulla.
should have been talking
nah,
about
but
it.
listen, Joe Mazzulla, fuck that shit. I wouldn't have indulged in that shit. But pause. But but Joe Mazzulla for the Celtics. And shoot, you could always give it to my man. Who you just said?
Tibbs.
Nah, not Tibbs, man.
Tibbs. We're gonna give it to Tibbs.
I said Doc Rivers, Mazzulla,
Mike
somebody
Brown.
else I was thinking of. But yeah, I ain't even gonna. It hurts me to say Mike Brown because he be looking funny and shit sometimes coaching. But from what the news is, he been coaching his butt off out there, and they been performing. And De'Aaron Fox is like that, so he been
Speaking of
making
De'Aaron Fox, I'm glad you brought him up.
swiper.
So they got most clutch. All right, I'm gonna go down on this. They got De'Aaron Fox, number 1, as the most clutch player in the league. You got anybody to add on that? I'm gonna tell you who they got, but I know they got De'Aaron Fox. They got him as the number 1 most clutch player in the league.
I would put Tatum. I would put Drew Holiday. Embiid. Steph. Jamal Murray.
I'm gonna tell you who you didn't say that they got. Jimmy Butler.
Oh, he playoff clutch. See, that's a dip. He went, man. What I said that before. He on that Reggie Miller shit in the playoffs. And they've been living, they've been on and off like a motherfucker all year. But they all that's you could always vote for my man Spo. For my man Spo.
DeMar DeRozan.
What?
They got him as most clutch. They got that was their top three. De'Aaron Fox, DeMar DeRozan, Jimmy Butler, then DeRozan.
Oh, they only had three up there?
Yeah, they only had three. That's why I said we could add who we want to add, but I'm gonna give you the three that they had.
No, I was trying to get who they had. But I was saying my people too.
All right. Here we go. Here go three. Here go three for most improved player. SAG, number one. Laurie Marketing, number two. And Nick Claxton, and number three.
That's who they got as the top ones?
Their top three. That's a good top three. SAG, number one. Laurie Marketing. Huh?
Butcher coming.
Say it again.
SGA.
That's what I said. SGA. SGA number one. Lloyd Marketing number two. Nick Claxton number three.
Who would you say? Because I know who I would.
I would say Julius Randle.
I would say his counterpart. Yeah. I would say his counterpart, Jalen Brunson.
Yeah.
Them some good ones, but you gotta give it to Jalen Brunson because Shawty then turned into that dog, and I think he's y'all lead dog, even though Julius Randle seems to be the one, and he is that killer dog. But Jalen Brunson is the one that puts y'all over the top.
Hey, he's the smooth operator, bro.
Man,
you know what I mean? He sets the table. But no, look, he's so good this year. He's so good this year that I seen Mark Cuban taking heat for not signing him last year. I seen that today. They asked him about Kyrie, and then they asked him about Jalen Brunson. And he said he didn't have an opportunity to even offer Jalen Brunson any money, that he had his mind to leave. You know, he had his mind set to leave. You know what I mean? I don't know how true that is, if he's just trying to save face or what. But the fact is, this man had such a good season. His former owner is getting questioned a year later about why we didn't retain that dude. So yeah, Jalen Brunson to me, most improved, man.
That's mine. That's
who I player of the year.
Motherfucking Greek.
Greek Freak.
Greek. And B.
I'm gonna tell you three they got. Now, I like them two you just said. They got Draymond, Evan Mobley, and Brook Lopez.
I would get that. Brook Lopez gonna win it. I heard he gonna win it. But Evan Mobley, that's another improved young. Yeah. Man, that whole Cleveland mob, man, you got to play them.
Hey, get out of the first round.
Listen, they got a couple. They got a couple. Darius Garland and who we just said?
Evan Mobley.
Yeah, that man, they done turned up.
That's what I was thinking of. Garland. Garland's a motherfucking monster. Man, Garland teamed up with Spider Mitchell. I respect Cleveland. That's why I said they got to get out of the first round. They get out of the first round, then it's on.
Man, it ain't gonna happen, bro.
Oh,
Spike gonna be mad.
Oh yeah. Hey man, listen. This is the Water Boy Network where we like to move currency. You know, we can have a friendly wager on the Knicks and the Cavs. You know, we can
go game by game.
We go game. You want to go game by game? We go game by game. Or we could just do it on one enchilada. We could do both. We'll think of the terms. We'll come back with terms. You got enough time for it.
I bet.
Next week. We'll come back with terms next week.
Listen, I bet. I got.
We're going to bet it anyway. That's the whole thing.
This motherfucker, man.
That's what I do.
Listen, I bet. So when I'm betting on series, I need to see. I'm gonna bet that first game. I need to see the temperature of the damn series, brother. I ain't just gonna bet on the whole series just ass out. No, we gonna see the temperature.
Hold on. First of all, bro, we know you bet, right? All right, I bet, we bet. That ain't what I'm saying.
I don't bet no more.
Yeah, whatever, man. What I'm saying is, I'm talking about between me and you. I ain't talking about going down to the shop or going on Bet Rivers or going on any other app, put some money in. I'm talking about between me and you. You saying we ain't coming out the first round against the Cavs. I'm telling you I am. We are. I ain't talking about all that, man. You got to see this, see that. You saying that? That's how you feel? I feel differently.
Nah, I gotta
That's what
see.
I'm saying.
You know why? Because they want to see y'all be good. It'll be better if it's y'all versus Philly or something. You know what I'm saying? It'll be better.
I got you.
So
all defensive team, they got these dudes in here. Let's see. Drew Holiday, guard. Alex Caruso, guard. Draymond Green, forward. Evan Mobley, forward. Brook Lopez, forward. No Greek on the first team. Second team, Derek White, Dylan Brooks.
Terb White.
What was it? OG Anumboy.
OG Anunoby.
Obi-Wan Kenobi. OG Anunoby.
Jump out the gym.
Jaren Jackson Jr. Oh, that's my man from Toronto. From the Raptors.
OG Anunoby?
Yeah.
Yeah, from Indiana.
Yeah, man. His name was going around hot and heavy on trade talks this year. He ain't going nowhere. Jaren Jackson Jr. and Nick's Claxton's on the second team.
Yeah, Jaren Jackson, man, that's a good list because Nick Claxton and Jaren Jackson Jr. be throwing shit, man.
Again, end of the year awards, man. It's end of the year. Go all NBA first team. They got Luka guard. They got your man SGA, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander at another guard spot.
First team?
First team.
Woo!
Jason Tatum. Giannis Antetokounmpo. Yeah, I just want to try to pronounce saying that shit. And they got and the Joker at center. So Embiid gonna win the MVP, but you gonna put Joker at first team All NBA. That means they don't think. Well, let's see, a group of MVP candidates. Yeah. But they don't got him on the first team. I agree with that, man. Embiid need to be up there at the center spot.
But like you said, they the third spot. They ain't the number one spot. So they're going to put Joker right there with the similar numbers. But that MVP, they got to spread it around. They always did it any other time. Gave that shit to other people.
Second team, guard, Dame Dollars. Guard, Donovan Mitchell. Forward, Jaylen Brown. Forward, Jimmy Butler. Center, Joel Embiid. Yo, that'll be a good game, bro.
Yeah.
First team versus the second team NBA. That'll be a good game.
As long as they don't play like the All-Star game, I'm good.
Third team, De'Aaron Fox, Steph Curry, Lauri Markkanen, Julius Randle, Domantas Sabonis.
Steph a bad motherfucker, can miss all them games, still make third
team. Hey, look, I was just thinking that because I was like, I seen Julius Randle. I was like, man, no Brunson. Like, come on, now you gotta take Steph off there. He missed too many games. I started thinking like, nah, that's Steph Curry. Even though the games he missed, the games he played, he still been lighting them up.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, that's a good list though, man. Let's go here. We got here. All right, got with that one. All right, man, let's wrap it up, man, for this the NBA regular season Waterboy Awards.
Oh, yeah.
First annual Waterboy Awards.
Smoker.
It's gonna look a whole lot better next year, I promise you. Next NBA season, man. You know what I mean?
Hey, man, shout out Lunell. You seen Lunell walking that NBA carpet, man. I'm proud of that.
He did what?
Check Twitter. Walk that NBA carpet, man. Big deal, man. Doing big things, man, Lunell. That's my other side.
every time I hear his name, now, man, I just think of that medium shirt and little Anthony running around.
That's my man.
Yo, he was looking like big Oliver Miller out there, the big O.
Yeah, I met Oliver Miller in Utah.
Yeah, he was looking like Mark Jackson, little brother.
Escalade, God rest his soul.
Word. All right, man. Look, before we get out of here, man, we're gonna get a little commanders talk going up in here, man. All right. The sale of the team. Let's go over this real quick. All right. Dan Snyder still owns the team. All right, let's move along. Don't give a fuck about the sale of the team. Long as the team gets sold, man. Sell the damn team. Let's move forward. I don't care who the hell buy this shit. I'll tell you the damn truth.
I'm tired of even hearing that shit on the radio.
I mean, every time I hear that shit, I just like, let me watch us. I ain't trying to hear this shit. I don't care, man. Sell the team. Let me know what the team sold, then we talk about it.
Exactly, man.
You know what I mean?
I guess they riding with that story though. They loving that story.
Yeah, I don't really have too much with Commanders talk, man. We could talk this what he's talking about today. It's all speculation though. Mac Jones shit. So that's speculation. That ain't a real thing. As far as
that's non-conversation.
Commanders. Ron was talking about Chase Young. I mean, that shit really don't matter. It don't matter if they give him the 5th-year extension or not. Either way, after next season, they're gonna have to make their mind up to pay him some money. Either way,
they're gonna have to pay him.
No, if they give him an extension, they're gonna have to pay him $17 million. If they don't give him the extension and he be a free agent, they're gonna have to pay him the tag. They're gonna have to tag him and pay him, or they're gonna have to give him a new contract. So either way, he's gonna get a lot of money if they want.
They gonna.
It don't matter, man.
They gonna mess it up, and they're gonna have to pay him more than they needed to, because they don't trust that he's gonna come back at full strength. Man, Young are gonna prove them people's wrong, and he gonna break the bank.
You know what part of that shit is to me? I only think it ain't about trust coming back at full strength. I think it's more about they want him to be a damn robot. They robot. You know what I mean? The talk already is wrong with saying we'll see April 17th. That's the little voluntary little workout type things. Not OTAs, but little voluntary workouts. We'll see him when he's here in the end of April or whatever, 17th or whatever it's supposed to be.
So they still mad at that shit.
There's a bunch of bullshit. So that's what I'm saying. It don't matter if they extend him or not, man. Either way, they're going to have to pay him after next year, one way or the other. They're going to tag him, they're going to sign him to a new contract, or they're going to give him the 5th-year extension and at 17 minutes. So it don't matter. Just
they
crazy talk.
Cole, they stupid.
Hey, but look, I say this though. Like I said, Deron Payne, Terry McLaurin, John Allen, 3 years straight has been the #1 free agent on our team that needed to get a contract, and they got their money. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna give them credit on that. You know what I'm saying? We'll see next year.
We got Sweat and Chase.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Either way, and what's gonna happen is they're gonna sign one and tag the other.
Yeah, they're gonna franchise. I already know they're gonna franchise Chase.
They're gonna sign one and tag the other.
They're gonna franchise Chase because Chase gonna go out here and get. See, this the thing. What if both of them get 12 sacks?
No, what I'm saying is they're gonna sign. You saying they're gonna franchise Chase? So in saying that, I'm saying they're gonna sign one and tag the other. So
no, but I'm saying
basically they're gonna sign Sweat and they're gonna tag Chase. So it don't matter how many sacks Sweat get. He can get 12, he get 15, 17. You know what I mean? It's about what Chase do. It's about what Chase gonna do.
That's the thing. They gonna fuck up, and we're gonna have to. But that's the other thing too. So then, what if we do figure out how to get a top quarterback? We ain't got no money. You know what I'm saying? So that defense got to work either way if we pay all them dudes.
Bro,
that's why they let Ionitis go. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, he the #2 pick. He was the #2 pick in the draft.
You got to see what you got.
If you the #2 pick in the draft, on your second contract, you want number 2 in the pick draft money.
Nah,
You know what I'm saying?
Like 40, 50 mil guaranteed.
Yeah. You regardless of how things go for you, if you're the number 2 pick in the draft, when it's time for you a contract, you don't want money like you the 45th pick in the draft. You want number 2 pick money. So I ain't mad at him. He need to go out here and have a hell of a season though.
No, he will.
Need him to do this shit. I believe in him. I think he will too.
I believe in him because everybody counting him out. And Youngin been working. They call, man, that's what be killing me. They be dogging him like he don't work. He been a worker. That's how he got there. So,
exactly.
I ain't
even mad.
I'm glad.
I ain't even mad with him for going out doing his own things, like in the off-season stuff too. I would like for him to show his face more at the office on the OTAs. You know, you got a plane, you got a jet, you can go ahead and do da. You know, just appease to them a little bit. Don't totally say fuck them and do your thing. You know what I mean? Because you still need to be there for your players, your teammates. You know what I mean? It's all about, look, image is perception. Like I said.
Yeah, but I don't know what happened that day. So we don't know what happened. He might have had something more pressing. You know?
No, he said it. He's making money, homie, straight cash, homie.
No, but
I ain't even mad.
Listen, he said that, and he could have been just trolling. He could have had a family matter, and they want to tell them people. It's plenty of time.
He had the dates. All that was confirmed. The dates.
No,
I know. The commercial and all that.
I know this. We done went through this story. That's why I'm tired of talking about the bullshit. But at the same time, that was my whole thing when the story came out. It's not my business.
I got you.
I don't know.
My thing is, I wasn't mad at him for the whole rehabbing outside of the facility shit. Let's be honest. Trent Williams, the feds busting in the building for the trainer. And we got the best reputation when it comes to medical staff. So if he felt more comfortable going to rehab with somebody else and doing his thing, I ain't mad at him for that one. That's one they got to take in the chin.
No, and you got a coach that always want to throw little shots in the media. So why the fuck I want to see you? No, I'm gonna go over here where I can be comfortable. The fuck
like you ain't drafting.
Yeah, wearing them shorts around, man, in the wintertime, man.
Yo, my coaches do that. Shout out Coach Who That, man. Shout out Coach Who That, bro. It'll be like 30 degrees outside. He got the coaching shorts on.
Yeah, man.
Shout out Coach Who That, man. Krabby High School, man.
Yeah, but nah, I ain't mad at nothing. I'm actually glad they doing this because it's just making that chip even stronger, and he gonna dog shit. Along with Sweat, who got that money, he got to prove that he worth that money. Allen together, man, brother.
Hey, he was killing the 49ers. No. He had if I had a great amount on that game against 49ers, he had a B+ easy. I'm telling you, the plays that he played. There was a couple of plays where Trent couldn't handle him. I remember one play in particular, he gave him a move out, cut back in on him. Trent tried to grab him or hold him, fell to the ground. The guard came over, tried to help him. The guard tackled him on a play that Kittle scored a touchdown, matter of fact. On the second half, if you get a chance, look that up. The second half, on that play to Kittle for a touchdown, watch Chase Young on that play. He beat the shit out of Trent Williams. The guard come over and try to help him. The guard tackled him to the ground. He just missed the quarterback by a split second, and he threw the touchdown. It should have been a penalty. Should have been coming back. You know what I mean? So I'm with you with Chase Young, man. I really think he gonna have a good season next year.
He on my team, so I gotta root for him. That's what be killing me. All these people be dogging him, called him a butt, man. This shit crazy. That's why I can't wait. What they gonna say when he dog shit? He wants too much money.
I don't know, but the Heat dogging Philly right now about 20 with a minute left in the second quarter. Yo, you had any bets? You had any bets tonight?
No.
You didn't make it down there?
Dodgers.
You got the Dodgers what?
Money line. They was
we better get out of here. We better get out of here. Let's give them some points. What you say?
They was minus 160 when I bet on money line.
160.
Minus 160, but I ain't gonna look at that score until the morning. Cause I've been losing. So don't trust none of my bets.
Shit, these live bets ain't shit right now. Cleveland at minus 836. They up 17 on the Magic. The Heat up 20, up 21.
Yeah, ain't shit, man. Ain't
man. Shit out here to bet.
Only joint worth watching is that OKC Thunder joint. See what's going on with that. And tomorrow, that Dallas Bulls jump, which should be a blowout for the Mavs. And
G from the shop.
Oh yeah.
You better get out of here, man.
L to the W. I gotta go up there and check on my grandbaby.
Thank y'all for checking out tonight.
Oh yeah, love y'all.
Episode
Huey Brown
number,
Jr.
Episode
Look at that
number
jump.
10.
Huey Brown Jr.
I see you, man. Episode number 10. You know what I mean? I got some brown here too.
It's a 10.
Yo, man, y'all have a good night. We out of here.
We interrupt our program to bring you
Water Boys, 757 Paulie, 757 DC, with Sapoda coming all hard on the beat. Got G from the shop, Mr. Arn Anderson. Pause, man, you already know we sports gambling, cash and checks, already rich. Gunny man on deck, my boy, place your bets, my boy. Oh yes, it's in the water. Washington Commanders, numbers on the board up. Marketing your planners, Water Boys scores up. If you're a fan, I'm sure this the tour bus. Yeah, take a ride, going low or going high. Water Boys outside. Heard of anybody better? They a mother loving lie. You a value size short of a Mickey D. Fry, my guy.